And welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. I really need to work on this whole update schedule thing, huh? But that's not important. Right now, what is important is actually finishing off Morty's gym, or the Ecruteak gym, or the Ghost place. Though it could also double as a poison place, because all it has is Ghastly and Haunters and one Gengar, and these are all part poison types. It's kind of weird that they introduced Misdreavus as a second ghost type, and yet nobody in this gym uses it. Seriously, in the first generation, it's only the Ghastly family as the ghost types. Kind of like how it's only the Dratini and Dragonite family as the dragon types. In this game, they added Misdreavus to the ghost types, but you never see it up until the end of the game, which I just think is kind of odd. It's there, why isn't it in the ghost gym? Because, like I said, this is just as well a poison gym, just due to the typing. And these guys ramble on about unimportant things because they're old, I guess. And this Haunter is going to die like the many before it. Well, I guess these trainers aren't doing Nuzlocke runs, so their Pokemon don't really die. Neither do mine, per se, but I let them go, so they're as good as dead, I guess. And I never heal them, I just sort of throw them out into the wild while they're still wounded. Man, I'm a jerk, aren't I? So, as you can tell, Fork is probably going to walk away from this with quite a few levels just because Psybeam is super effective against the poison types that all of these ghost types have, and due to the special attack, special defense split that was introduced in this generation, Haunters and Ghastlies aren't very good defenders anymore. When Special was one now that I think about it, since Special was one stat in the first generation, Ghastlies, Haunters, and Gengars aren't actually that terrible because they might not be the best attackers due to their typing, but they can pretty much special wall anything. Okay, Medium Martha is down, and now it's just time for the gym leader, Morty. And this is the guy that I've been training for because he's pretty tough. His highest leveled Pokemon is level 25, and it's fully evolved. A Gengar. That's kind of spoiling it, but you probably already knew that anyways, so whatever. So this Ghastly isn't really the big threat of his team. He's also got a couple Haunters, but they're quite unremarkable, to be honest with you. He's going to send out his Haunter next. Now I'm kind of worried about the Gengar, because Gengars are really fast along with really good special attackers. The whole special attack aspect isn't really something to be worried about, but its speed is. Because this thing loves to use Hypnosis. And it loves to follow up with Dream Eater. Ah, crap. Or it could Shadow Ball. Oh, damn it. Well, there goes my Special Sweeper. And I have no idea why I sent Lenny out here. He can't do anything. That was really stupid of me. Orla, get out there. I was dividing experience there, I swear. Yikes, critical hit, what the hell? Magnitude. And that's what I was worried about. Hypnosis. Okay, he's going to follow that up with Dream Eater, I know it, so... Orla, wake up. Haha. Now we hope I get lucky, because Hypnosis has less than perfect accuracy. I absolutely need it to miss, because Dream Eater will certainly kill Orla. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Thank you! Take that, you asshole. You killed my Special Sweeper. I won't forgive you for that. And then he finishes off with a Haunter, which isn't that threatening. Slightly higher leveled than the last one, but it decided to be an idiot and mean look. So this should kill it. Or not. Huh. That's fairly annoying, but like I said before, Nightshade is fixed damage, and its fixed damage is only 23 right now, and Orla can survive that. So yeah, I lost my Special Sweeper. I'm kind of upset about that, because now I've got to rethink my strategy for much later in the game. But, now that I think about it, if I still had Fork there, it would have really made the game a lot easier, because Kadabra, even if it isn't fully evolved, is just a really good Pokemon. So yeah, Fork is our third dead Pokemon. Sorry, Fork. See ya. And I kind of liked Fork, too. He was cool. So long, Fork. His name's Fork. I nicknamed him. if you, what's the point of giving him a nickname if the game doesn't even acknowledge it? Okay, well, suppose we can go do something. Actually, now that I think about it, I need a water-type Pokemon. Let's see. Do I have any water types? Or at least anything that can use Surf? Well, actually, this gives me an opportunity to get a new Pokemon, and a Pokemon that I was actually thinking about using. First off, do I have any Pokeballs? Yeah, I still have. I have plenty. This was a Pokemon I was thinking about using because it's actually fairly decent, despite what you might think. Okay, so just walk around these guys. I need a water Pokemon anyways because I don't know if I have anything that can learn Surf. So if I don't get a water type Pokemon, then I'm kind of landlocked for a while. And now that I think about it, I still haven't caught a Pokemon on this route, I don't think. So we're gonna have to go back for that later. Okay, let's see. I think this guy here gives you the Good Rod. Okay. Yes, I'd like to face the fish. We can get the Good Rod. Okay, so let's switch out our team. Who would be good for whittling? The Pokemon I want to get can't be poison, so you probably already know what it is. Who'd be good for this? I guess Wei, because this thing is actually a really good special defender. There, I give you 2 hints as to what this is. Yeah. Ooh, I can actually... This is a new route, so I can actually do fishing in Olivine if I can't manage to catch something here. Okay, so let's get our fishing rod out. Good Rod and go. Haha. Oh, no. Nah, this wasn't what I was looking for, but this'll do. It's Krabby. Krabbies are cool. I can actually poison this one, so I'll go do that. Take that, Krabby. And take a cut while I'm at it. And I'm going to start lobbing balls at it, because this could get quite dangerous if it manages to get a bunch of leaders up. Okay. There we go. Gotcha. Krabby. What should I call this Krabby? Well, just due to that sprite, even though it doesn't really mean anything in terms of a Krabby, I'm going to call you... Actually, yeah, this is somewhat fitting. Sheldon. Sheldon the Krabby. Okay, now, let's heal Sheldon, because I poisoned him. I got an antidote on hand, don't I? No, I don't. I'll have to go buy one. You can hang on for a little bit, right, Sheldon? You can hold on for a little bit, right? Right. Okay, get in the mart. And, no, don't need a Great Ball. I just need a antidote. Actually, I might as well buy a few. Oh, I got a lot of money, actually. I didn't notice that. If I have a chance, I might be able to pick up another Special Sweeper somewhere down the line to replace Fork. Never forget Fork. He was a cool guy. And, if I wanted to, I could actually trade this Krabby for a, Voltorb. But I need Krabby for Surf, so that's not going to work out. So, let's teach this guy Surf. No, not Cut. Surf. Here we go. And what does he have to work with? Vice Grip isn't bad, but Bubble is terrible. So we're going to get rid of that, because Surf is a far better move. And I hate to say it, but the next gym leader that I'm going to have to take on, I'm probably going to have to do a bunch of training for, because he's actually fairly high leveled, believe it or not, compared to me. Let's see. Yeah, Krabby's kind of an oddity of water-type Pokemon. Really good physical attack, but horrendous special attack, as you can see. So, Vice Grip is pretty much its main means of killing things. How much power does Vice Grip have? 55 ain't terrible. It doesn't get stabbed, but with its high attack stat, that shouldn't matter much. I'll put Sheldon up to the front. And, well, not a lot... Actually, one more thing I can do before we head on is I can go and try and catch a certain Pokemon that I was looking for. This is something that, if I can find, I'm probably going to use it just because it's really cool. What should I send out? It's hard to say, because I don't really have anything that's good against this. I guess Orla, just because she can resist most of what it can do. You might, if you know this game, then you might be able to guess what I might be looking for if I'm sending out Orla to resist it. Oh, these are 2 different routes. I didn't even know that. So I've got even more Pokemon I can catch. Come on. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna make a judgment call here. I have a Rattata, so if I want to, I could train that up and get Eradicate. So technically, this Pokemon counts as a duplicate for me. If you think that's a bullshit rule, it might be, but I'm gonna roll with it, because I think it makes sense. If my Rattata had fainted, then probably I'd spring for it, but since I have one... Ooh, Tauros. These are actually fairly rare. Not what I was looking for, but it can work, I guess. And it just barely survived, so let's start lobbing balls at it. Pokeball. There we go, Tauros. Tauroses are actually pretty good. This one's kind of behind, so I'm probably not going to use it, but it's nice to have. You shall be... Bart. And he was sent to the PC. That wasn't what I was looking for. Hopefully I can find it on this route. Come on. Be what I want, be what I want. Yes! Magnemite. Magnemites are freaking awesome. Seriously, this thing's got really good physical defense, and it's also a really good special attacker. And that actually did a lot more than I thought it would, all things considered. Yeah, I freaking love Magnemites and Magnetons. They are just cool. So, what shall I call this guy? I actually just thought of a name. You shall be... Zippin. Zippin the Magnemite. That would probably be a more fitting name for a Voltorb, but I think it works. So yeah, we're going to use a Magnemite, because Magnemites are boss. They are awesome. And you are lying if you say otherwise. Now we come to the important decision. Who should I dump? I need Sheldon to get across the ocean for a bit, so he can't go. I don't know if Keese is close to evolving or not, so I kind of want to hang on to him. I hate to say it, but I think Lenny is the most fitting to go into my PC, because really the most use I had for him was in the normal type gym. Not really going to have any use for a poison type anytime soon. So let's get Zippin out here. Magnemite is awesome. Tauros is cool too, but not going to use it. Good to have in backup though. So let's see what this thing's got to work with. See, Thundershock, that's probably going to be its main method of attack. And yeah, as you can see, good physical defense and good special attack. Doesn't exactly hold a candle to Fork, but once it starts getting its levels, it'll probably be fairly decent. So yeah, we had an unfortunate casualty, but thankfully the fight actually went a lot better than I was expecting, because that fight can actually be pretty nasty if you aren't prepared for it. So yeah, when we come back, we're going to head on our way to Cinnawood City. No, it's Cinnabar? You know what? That city across the ocean. That's where we'll be heading next time. So until then, see ya.